Well, it looks like Mr. President Obama is not getting his way on Syria. And this guy watched his speech there for like a little short clip of it. Man, he does not have that forceful, fiery delivery that you need in a really strong leader. I mean, hey, if this was like, if you got like an even evil guy, like, he should get out there ahead of the troops, join up, and let's go kick their ass, man. You know what I mean? I mean, even if you're doing it for the wrong reason, like, murder, rape, pillage, and plunder, we want them to pay tribute. That's the real reason we want the war, right? Say that was the reason. Just go ahead and do it, Jump out of the plane, land on the ground, lead your troops. No bullshitting around. And at least you probably get a lot more support. Don't give a wimpy speech, right? That's the way I look at it. Anyway, it looks like the Congress and the whole, the House of Representatives and the Senate, the Congress as a whole, is not going to go for it. So we can figure the elite that is owned by, they own Obama, it's Uncle Tom Obama, they're going to pull something. They're not stupid. They've always done it. You look all the way back in history, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korean War, Gulf War, you name it, Desert Storm. They always figured something out. They got weapons of mass destruction. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to say something on here. Yeah, I am a little bit too bullish on silver. I shouldn't even address a particular person, but I will, because I think this guy is okay. He's just too much of a zealot. It's that connecting dots guy, and I think I blocked him a long time ago because he was driving me nuts with all this shit he was putting out. I was like, first off, if you know the price of silver, hey, go in the electronics market and make some heavy bets. You're going to be a gazillionaire. I don't know the price of silver, so I don't do that shit. I'm kind of playing like PSOV, and if it gets up really high, I'm going to dump it, that kind of junk, right? I'm not playing any kind of options or nothing. I am too bullish on the metals, but I also realize that you need cash and you shouldn't dump all into one investment. And I know silver is a very risky investment. It goes up and down a lot. It's been noted for that. But anybody like connecting dots, since he says he knows the price of silver, he knows better than anybody in the whole planet practically. I don't know, maybe he's following the moon cycles or something. But I don't want to pick on the guy. I think he's all right, but he drives me nuts sometimes with some shit. So I ain't got time for that kind of crap. Actually, I got to say, you think, I don't know, maybe this YouTube thing might make money later. Like, it's making money, but I mean, it's not making, like, I'm not bitching about it, but let me put it this way. Like I said, I can make double what I make on here in a day, then I can make it in an hour, working for, like, people in accounting. Even the crappiest, lowest end accounting job that I would do would make more in an hour than I would make here on a day. Okay? So that kind of tells you something, all right? But I kind of like this stuff, too, because I want to get into a little more of the health videos, too. So, whatever. It's like I got carte blanche, and, I never know what the future is. This thing could be making all kinds of money. So, yeah, I'd be doing it for money, but I also want to get my own angle in on things, and so I kind of like it, But anyway, with Obama's speech, it was lame. And it looks like it's a no-go on a ground war for Syria, but they're going to pull something. I don't know what it is. They're going to pull something. I don't know, terrorist attack on the United States. I have no idea. They're going to pull something. Because it seems like the real power wants this to happen. And, the guy they own is Obama, and he plays up to it. And he's lame as shit, and it ain't going to work with him. I'm going to actually say something else here, because I've been researching on some stuff about Dr. Robert C. Beck, Bob Beck, Ph.D. Beginning to wonder if the guy, because I'm going to interject one little fact on here, because I'm going to put out a video after this, after I do more thorough research, and it'll give you references to what he actually said. And you can make up your own mind if this guy was possibly disinformation, because I'm beginning to think so. He said something about, way back in 1999, about Saddam Hussein trying to devise a terrorist biological attack on the United States. That's why he needed a zapper. And he had these women smuggling in all these germ warfare, and they're orifices so that germs wouldn't die off, and then when they get over here, they would incubate them in cellars and they would release them into the population. And Saddam Hussein was going to kill off millions of Americans. That's what Bob Beck said. Boy, that sounds like CIA shit right all the way. Because as evil as Saddam Hussein was, and I know he would want chemical weapons, but he played by the rules because he felt he was going to get slammed, right? And so I don't know what the hell that crap was about. That's one thing. I'll get into that later because it's going to take me some hours to go through all this crap and figure out some things that I think this guy might have been steering you away from the real health powers. But anyway, it looks like silver's been floating up more and more. We had the downturn the last couple of days, but it's been moving up today a lot, and oil's over 110 because the tension's in Syria. And overall, this is going to be the game plan. I know Lindsey Williams said it, but so did General Wesley Clark. So did a lot of people. I mean, it's quite obvious what's going to happen, and what the game plan is. Actually, the reality is, between industrial hemp and all the new technology old technology that's been suppressed from like Tesla and all that stuff, we don't even need this stupid oil, even if it's a war over oil. It's actually the war is over depopulation and control. War brings upon control, brings upon more government. That's what it's always been about, man. What the hell you think, damn it? And silver's only part of the answer, because what you really got to have is food, fire, power, and fuel, man. Those are the three things you really need above silver to actually keep the game going. So anyway, I think that, Obama, even though he got a big setback here, they're going to pull something out of the hat. They're going to have to. And, I'm going to mention this because it's kind of related to another video, but it's related to this. Bob Beck, when he was working with frequencies, I knew this way before I even heard of Bob Beck, that the Russians were using frequencies on entire populations in their country and in the United States. Frequencies can be used to make a population docile and productive and happy under crappy conditions. The Russians were using it on a town where they had factories going, and all these people were just working away 12 hours a day, just smiling away like they're on drugs or some shit. And it works. And they also use it against. They have been using it against the United States for decades. They have been. I don't know what the hell the proof would be today, but Bob Beck was involved in our Defense Department, counteracting that, and I don't know what he did. This guy was high up, man. So I got my suspicions, man. My next video, it's going to take a while to put out because I'm going to try to throw something out here, and it's not going to be like proof, but it's going to raise some red flags for you guys on some things. Because, like I said, I could easily be working for somebody that would be paying me all kinds of money, and, I make them all kinds of way more money. That's the only reason they pay me money. Okay? I'm serious. The silver game, I was a little more new to. But, I already picked up common sense that a lot of these guys on these channels were so full of it, so I decided to get on here. But, I'm picking up that I think in 2014, I'm not going to play like in and out by the cycles of the moon and all this kind of crap, because if you make more money, you got to pay more taxes, and you got to freaking mess around with more Schedule Ds, and you got to screw around with all that kind of shit. I really don't care, I'd rather be independent. I'd rather get solar panels and batteries that like Berdini made, that you can go all the way down to 1 volt with special additives in them and stuff, instead of lead acid, and be totally independent and screw the money. That's the way I think, man. Old school all the way. But I think what's going on here is that the elite are going to pull something out of the hat. Oh, they're going to scare the crap out of people about Syria or something. I don't know. To me, I think they ought to just whack Assad, just kill him. The guy ain't no good anyway, so who gives a shit? But why support the freaking Muslim Brotherhood? But, I know the game they're doing. They're trying to create as much turmoil, hate, and dissent. They want a war going on. They want to get Israel all riled up, so Israel attacks those guys. They want to wipe out everybody in the Middle East, including Israel. And they want to get rid of religions. They want to get rid of people. That's the whole game, man. Look at the first freaking big stone out there in Georgia Guidestones. Get the population below 500 million. In harmony with nature. Figure it out, man. So they're doing it from a lot of different ways. Silver is one little tiny way to protect yourself. That's about what it is. And I'm not going to play like Alex Jones because I can't stand that jerk, okay? That guy is actually, in my opinion, just my humble opinion, is indirectly somehow working with the elite. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Not all people that are supposedly way up there in the elite or in a council on foreign relations or somebody that's got $1 gazillion is a bad person. Not all of them are. Actually, it's a mixture. Within each person, there's good and bad. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. It's that simple. So anytime, a moron comes on like Alex Jones, I don't like that guy. I think if people watch him are morons, but anybody that comes on like that, oh yeah, they've been attacking, we've been fighting back, and buy my t-shirts and buy my coffee cups and bumper stickers and shit. That guy's full of it, man. Just be chill, use common sense, and more than anything, be chill. Because one of the games, and actually Lindsey Williams said this, which is one thing he said is correct, is they want you to be in a constant state of fear. They want you all hyped up all the freaking time, worrying about shit, so you don't freaking think straight. Be cool. Hey, don't worry about it. And the silver thing probably is going to play out really good, I mean, I'm thinking 2014 especially is going to be, like I said, the next fib point, 72 to 75. They're probably going to have the land war with Syria some way or another. I think Obama ought to lead the troops in person. Then I would like him. I think he'd be cool. I'm an idiot. I would do that. If I was Obama, I'd be like, get me on the ground, man. Let's kick their ass. I wouldn't even be playing games, man. I'd be like telling them, fuck it, we're out here to murder, rape, pillage, and plunder, take over the place. Then we're going to instill peace, and we're going to make them pay tribute to the United States of America. And after we kick their ass, we're going to heal them with the best technology there is. But the United States is going to be number one. That's the way I would do it, man. I'd lay the cards right out on the table, man. No bullshitting around. That's the way I would do it. I don't know why they freaking try to fool anybody. You wouldn't get everybody on the program anyway, but at least you know what the damn program is. And if you're going to be a leader, lead by example. Don't be an Obama. So I'll leave you with that anyway.